Welcome to Columbus, Georgia, the charming southern city located on the Chattahoochee River. This historic city has deep ties to the Civil War and serves as the second largest city in the state. Join me as we explore the unique geography, diverse demographics, vibrant social scene, dynamic economy, and other fascinating characteristics of Columbus, Georgia. Let an Appos dive in. Columbus, Georgia has a population of 204,000 and covers an area of 221 square miles with a population density of 924 people per square mile. Columbus, Georgia was originally called Enquat, Cowell and Appos, Station, Enquat, named after the founder of the town, Edmund F. Cowell. The city is home to the National Civil War Naval Museum, which is the only museum in the country dedicated solely to telling the naval story of the American Civil War. Columbus is nicknamed the Enquat, Fountain City Enquat, due to the many fountains and water features found throughout the city. Columbus, Georgia has a diverse racial composition, with a significant portion of its population being Black African American at 94.7 thousand. This is followed by a substantial white Caucasian population of 85.2 thousand. There is also a notable Hispanic or Latino community of 16.1 thousand and a smaller Asian community of 4.5 thousand. This data reflects the diversity within the city and the presence of multiple cultural backgrounds, contributing to the vibrant and inclusive atmosphere of Columbus. In Columbus, Georgia, the most populous ancestries include American, English, German, Irish, and Mexican. With 16.5 thousand residents identifying as American, it is the largest ancestry in the city, representing 8.1% of the population. English and German ancestries also have significant numbers, with 12.7 thousand and 10.2 thousand residents respectively. The Irish ancestry closely follows with 10.1 thousand residents, while Mexican ancestry makes up a smaller portion with 5.9 thousand residents. These ancestries reflect the diversity and cultural heritage of the population in Columbus, Georgia. In Columbus, Georgia, the population composition is fairly evenly split between males and females, with slightly more females than males. The male-to-female ratio is 95.4 males for every 100 females. The most populous age group for both males and females is 25 to 29 years, comprising 4.3% and 4% of the total population, respectively. This data suggests that Columbus has a diverse population in terms of age and gender, with a relatively high number of young adults in their late 20s. This demographic makeup may have implications for the city and Appos' economy, social dynamics, and overall growth. In Columbus, Georgia, the majority of births occurred among women aged 20 to 34, accounting for 76.7% of all births in the state. This was followed by the 15 to 19 age group, which accounted for 4.3% of births. The number of births decreased among women aged 35 to 50, with only 19% of all births in the state occurring in this age group. Overall, the total number of births in Columbus was 2,558, resulting in a fertility rate of 51 births per 1,000 women. In Columbus, Georgia, the data on fertility by marital status and age bracket shows that the age bracket of 15 to 19 years has the highest rate of non-marital childbearing, with 76.6% of the 111 births in this age group being to unmarried women. On the other hand, the age bracket of 35 to 50 years has the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing, with only 23.3% of the 485 births being to unmarried women. This data suggests that younger women in Columbus, Georgia are more likely to have children outside of marriage compared to older women in the same city. In Columbus, Georgia, there is a clear disparity in non-marital childbearing rates based on education levels. Those with less than a high school education had the highest rate, with 88.8% of births to unmarried women. This is followed by those with a high school diploma, with 69.1% of all births to unmarried women. On the other hand, those with a graduate degree had the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing at 0%, followed by those with a bachelor in APOS degree at 16.7%. This suggests that higher levels of education may be associated with lower rates of non-marital childbearing in Columbus, Georgia. Columbus, Georgia and APOS per capita income is at $28,523, indicating that the average income for each person in the city is relatively lower compared to the national average. However, this is balanced out by the median household income of $50,542 and median family income of $66,095, which suggests that there are some households and families with higher incomes pulling up the overall figures. This could be attributed to the city and APOS' diverse economy, which includes a strong military presence and a growing healthcare industry. In Columbus, Georgia, the median earnings for residents are $33,075. While male earnings are higher at $39,159, females earn significantly less with an average of $28,039, creating an income gap of 28.4%. This disparity between male and female earnings highlights the ongoing issue of gender-based pay inequality in the city. In Columbus, Georgia, poverty remains a significant issue with a total of 38,670 people living below the poverty line. This accounts for 19.5% of the city and APOS' population. The numbers are slightly higher for females, with 20.4% living in poverty compared to 18.6% of males. The most vulnerable age group, according to the data, are children under the age of 5, with 33.3% of male and 35.1% of female children in poverty. This highlights the harsh reality that many families in Columbus are struggling to make ends meet, and that children are bearing the brunt of this hardship. In conclusion, the video highlighted the diverse and dynamic nature of Columbus, Georgia through its social, demographic, and economic characteristics. For further exploration, we invite viewers to visit ZipAtlas for a more comprehensive look at data for Columbus as well as other states, cities, area codes, and zip codes in the United States. Happy exploring!